How do your passions for storytelling and technology come out in your love of coffee?
So it reminds me of this seminar that I saw from Frans Johansson that wrote a book on innovation. And he said, when thinking about innovation, it's important not just to think about the problem at hand. So if I'm thinking about a new way to make a table, should I look at other tables, or should I think about something completely unrelated? Well, coffee is a good example. Biking is a good example for me. How can I connect things that are completely different disciplines into the art of what I do? And I actually find quite a bit to draw on in innovation from cycling and from coffee making to draw into the marketing world all the time. The storytelling portion for me started when I went into a coffee shop and I saw latte art being poured for the first time in which I was actually paying attention. And what I mean by that is I started to make friends with a whole bunch of baristas at Intelligentsia in Venice, and someone showed me for the first time what actually you had to do to pour latte art. And then I understood how difficult it actually is. When you just see someone flick their wrist over, you know, a coffee cup, you think, I can do that. You take it home, you try it, no way. No way. So I started the storytelling actually on Daily Marauder when I wrote a whole post about latte art and what's involved, what the different names are, how it works, what milk you use, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Sure. Then I started my Twitter feed, which is Latte Wars. And I post a piece of latte art there pretty much every day. The story is really latte art from around the world, but then I will also pepper in shops, grind techniques, who's roasting what, where. It's become almost a coffee enthusiast Twitter feed some way along the way, and I've somehow educated myself on a ridiculous amount of coffee knowledge in the process. On the technology side, it's really interesting to me how precise the art of coffee actually is. To find my own machine, for instance, took me 4 months of asking pretty much every coffee person in Los Angeles. Right. And a ridiculous amount of research, because these machines, once you get above a specific grade of espresso machine, you're Sure. talking somewhat commercial grade, the machines and the way they work are so precise and expensive that you really don't want to mess around. Coffee is my fuel, and if I pick the wrong engine for my day, it's ruined. Right. So the technology end kind of came in on the machine itself. And the machines, not only that coffee houses use, but their grinders, how those work. Right. That's also fascinating.